At the time of the Warring States, there was a merchant in the state of Chu who sold jewelry. He often traveled between the states of Chu and Zheng for business. One day, in order to attract more customers, he came up with a novel idea. He selected some high-quality wood and hired craftsmen to make exquisite wooden boxes and engaged skilled carvers to engrave beautiful patterns on the outside. The boxes were truly a rare work of art, and he thought that they would definitely attract the folks of Zheng. People would rush to buy his gems, and he would make a big profit out of it. The merchant carefully put his jewelry in the beautiful boxes and set off for the state of Zheng in high spirits, where he exhibited his ornaments in a bustling street market. As expected, not long after, many people rushed to admire his boxes containing the jewelry. Seeing more and more customers gathering, he felt overjoyed, and in his heart he was already thinking about all the money he would make. But to his surprise, the people of Zheng were not interested in his gems at all, but rather in the wooden boxes he used to hold them. They were gathering in groups discussing how the style of the boxes was so unique and the decoration so beautiful. This naturally made the merchant nervous, and a fine sweat broke out on his forehead. In order to shift everyone's attention to the ornaments, he started to shout loudly and promoting his precious stones. But everyone around him turned a deaf ear and only cared about the wooden boxes. At this moment, a person picked up a box, carefully examined it, and was so fond of it that he decided to buy it. The jeweler was thrilled to finally have found a customer. After some bargaining, the customer handed over the money to the jeweler and left with the box. But he had just taken a few steps when he turned back. The man walked up to the merchant, carefully opened the box, took out the gems from inside and handed them over, saying, "I was in a hurry just now and didn't notice the piece of jewelry in the box. You must have placed them by mistake, sir, so I want to return them to you." The man returned the precious stones to a jeweler and left happily, muttering in his mouth, "This wooden box is so beautiful, what a bargain I made." The merchant held the jewelry returned by the man and was so surprised that he couldn't close his mouth. After a while, the jeweler smiled bitterly and said to himself, "It seems that I am not very good at selling jewelry. I should just stick to selling wooden boxes." To hold the box and return the pearls is a Chinese idiom that originated from Han Fei, the story of the Outer Treasury, during the Warring States period. Over time, it has become a metaphor for making improper choices, paying too much attention on secondary goals while losing focus on the main ones. I am Lao Cao. Thanks for listening, and more to come soon. Bye bye.